I noticed, well, the Moodle is on, right? And many of you are submitting. It is on. So those of you who have not signed in, you have to. Peter, is Peter around?
Yeah. It's right over here.
Okay, great. So I guess you have the issue. In fact, most people have been submitting things on Moodle. So please don't email those things directly to me. If you have any questions, you can. But all the papers you can submit to Moodle. That's a good preparation. The other thing is you have been writing mostly preces. Did Vicky show you the detailed description of one of the papers? Vicky? Not yet. Okay, maybe Vicky, can we show the description of one of the papers? Later on, we are going to present the award. So every week we are going to present. So all the students have to write about the day's events, and then by Sunday midnight they have to submit all the papers online to us. So it's a very good practice. And many of you who are just starting this year, you don't know how important this is, because this is what is expected in university. And most of the students who drop out of university, one of the main reasons is just this, is you cannot keep up. And this is a chance that you get to keep up with life. And all the work that you do is a lot of writing. And what I saw mostly is you've been just doing a page, 2 page. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. So those of you who have submitted this whole report for the day's events and summarized it in 2 pages, it is not right. It is not right for the students who presented. It's not right for the guest speakers who are very high-profile speakers. In fact, Mr. Robbins is here with his friends, and all the time here that they come here from so far away to talk. You should be able to write as much as you can. The more you write, the better you become. So, as President of Stony Brook University at the induction ceremony also said, communication is very important. So, and this is the chance for you to learn, to make mistakes. Don't worry about the mistakes that you do. We will not come after you, but we will be on your back to tell you where you can be right. So we have the entire team and wonderful people to support you, and so you can make as many mistakes as you can. This is the only time you get now and university. In the university, it becomes even more tougher. But this level, you're from our eyes, you're adults. This is what I mentioned earlier. But at the same time, you're young adults. You're responsible people. Wherever you're going, all the mentors that you're going, all of the students go to various scientists, engineers, and doctors to do research, and some of the top laboratories in the country. And one of the people that you saw earlier, Dr. Dizotel, who was here, is a very famous man as well. Many of you who would see PBS and History Channel, you will see Dr. Dizotel in there, talking about his work. Unfortunately, I got delayed. I always get delayed doing other things. I juggle so many tasks. That doesn't mean I'm sitting around doing nothing. There's so many things behind the scenes. I know exactly what happened this morning. I've been in communication with the people that I need to be. So it's very important in life to get things going, to develop and make friends at this stage. You come from more than 75 schools. These students come from more than 75 schools, and this is the time. In university, when you go off to university, that's the connection you make, the university buddies. But you can start your university career right now in 9th grade and 10th grade and 11th and 12th grade. And then when you go off, we'll be following all of you for the rest of your life, and all of you should be following each other. So we have a Facebook, we have all those interconnections, and many we'll be placing some of you also in careers in science, math, engineering, various pharmaceutical industries, and so forth. So that also be developed. So it's no longer a high school program, it is also a university program too. Many of you, 35% of the students are undergraduate students. And hopefully we will continue this. One of my students, one of my first students from the class of 2001 is getting married in 2 weeks' time. He's an MD PhD student. Got his MD, he's finishing up his PhD, and is getting married. So that's the first batch. The second batch you saw Shabeen Green, who was with us a couple of years ago in the staff. Yeah. So she went to our program. She was in my lab to do research. She was also from Harlem. She went to Swarthmore. She was helping with us. Some of you who work hard and who are keen, we have places for you in the office, so you can sort of help out in the office at the other end. So there's so much work that goes on behind to prepare all of you, we can't even imagine. So, and then now she's doing her nursing at Columbia University. So now you also saw the science cruise, right? So how many of you came last year to the cruise? Did you talk about the experiences? Okay, you know about science and society. It's a very important part again. Please get yourself, it is mandatory for all of you students to come, because it's a good opportunity to mingle. All of you are doing work elsewhere. You're broken up in groups. It will give you a chance to get to meet each other. Invite your parents, invite your community members, invite your mentors, invite your science and high school teachers. Okay? Is that clear? So reach out to them, although we'll be reaching out, we'll be emailing everyone else. So, and then prepare the concept of science and society. And get your parents involved. So all of you just got a hint. In fact, we started that in the parent orientation. And so when you get involved in that, we can develop new ideas of mixing science and society. Now, this was not possible if it was not for Mr. Marvin Robbins last year with a small contribution. It's very expensive, as you know, but you deserve the best. This university is one of the best universities in the world. It has more than 25 Nobel laureates over a long period. And so it's an honor for us, an honor for all of you to be here in this setting. And so I strongly believe that you deserve the best, and we will try to get you the best. Sometimes it is not possible, but we'll try to make everything possible. And last year it was made possible by Mr. Robbins, and among other things, I would love to give the Harlem Dream Award to Mr. Robbins for his generosity and to participate in